So I have some very large stacks here. Hello everyone, it's Jasmine and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in my previous video, I reorganized my bookshelf and I got rid of a ton of books. So this video is going to be a book unhaul. I'm just getting rid of a lot of books that I have on my shelf that I feel like are taking a lot of space and I don't know when or if I'm going to read them. A lot of these I either bought with my own money or they were just sent to me from publishers, and this is in no way to be like hating on them or anything or being ungrateful that I got sent these things. I just feel like I am at the point where if I read what the book is about, I'm going to know whether or not I'm going to somewhat enjoy it or not. Some of these things I feel like I just have no desire to pick up, or I feel like I won't enjoy it, or I read it in the past and I didn't enjoy it, so I don't want it on my shelf. A lot of these books I'm just going to be giving away and donating. I don't really want them on my shelf and I have no interest in keeping them, so I'm just going to give them away. I have 3 pretty big stacks of books. I'm just going to go through all the books like very fast. If I read them, I'll explain why I'm getting rid of them. Here is my book unhaul. So the first book on top here are my Emily Henry books. I have a giveaway going on right now on my Instagram. It ends today, so I'll be picking the winners tonight. But I'm getting rid of all 3 Emily Henry books. I DNF book lovers at like 70%, and People We Meet on Vacation, it wasn't my favorite. Like, I feel like it was one of the earlier books that I read, so I was like, oh, this is good. Like, it's okay. I read this earlier and I included this in my yearly wrap up, like my review on why I didn't enjoy it. And I haven't read Beach Read yet, but since I didn't enjoy these 2, I'm just not gonna read it, so I'm giving these away. Also, no hate to anyone who enjoys these books, or no hate to the authors. These are just things that didn't do it for me, and that's okay. Reading is subjective. I feel like a lot of people really enjoy these books. Just because I didn't like them doesn't mean you won't. Up top 2, I have Things I Wanted to Say But Never Did by Monica Murphy. Monica Murphy actually gifted me one, so that's on my shelf. So I'm getting rid of my boy cover. I picked a giveaway winner for this already. And then she also sent me another one to host a giveaway on my Instagram. So these I'm getting rid of my shelf just because I don't need multiple copies. Next, I have Tough Justice. Untitled Publishing sent this to me. This is something that I probably just won't be reading, so I'll be donating this. The Hunger Games. I haven't picked this up since like 7th grade. Probably won't be rereading this. Good Girl Complex by Emily Henry. Good Girl Complex by Ella Kennedy. St. Martin's Press actually already sent me the finished version. This is the ARC, so I'm going to be donating this. Then I have Eleanor and Park. I read this in high school, don't really remember what it's about, so I'll be donating this one. Fresh. This just doesn't seem like something I'll be interested in. It seems kind of kiddie with like the way the book is set up and the design and everything, so this is just something that I don't think I'll be picking up, so I'll be donating this. Group Therapy. Again, this is just something that I don't think I'll be picking up, so I'll be donating this one as well. King of Battle and Blood. I'm not really a huge fantasy gal, so again, I don't think I'll be picking this up anytime soon, and I think it can go to someone who would enjoy this a lot more than I would. Then I have Without Choice. This is just something that I don't think I'll be reading. I'm very like particular in what I choose to consume. I'm an aesthetic girly. Like, if my notes look ugly, I'm gonna throw them away. I do not like how the inside of this book looks like, so I probably won't be reading this. Then Talk Flirty to Me. Untitled Publishing actually sent me 2 of them, so I'm getting rid of the other one. Then I have this series, Persephone and Hades retelling. This whole series, so A Touch of Darkness, A Touch of Ruin, and A Touch of Malice, and then A Game of Fate. I don't think I'll be picking these up anytime soon. And I know these are pretty popular, so I feel like they should go to someone who would appreciate them more, so I'll be getting rid of these. Then I have these 2 books. I believe this is a duet. Again, I'm just not a huge fantasy girly, and I was sent these, and I probably won't be reading them, so I'm going to be donating them. I think that they can go to someone who would appreciate these more. And I have Not Your Average Hot Guy. I just don't think I'll be reading this. I don't know. I feel like rom-coms are really hit or miss with me, so I don't think I'll be picking this one up. Then I have Fiona and Jane. I feel like I was interested in this at first, and then I just never picked it up, so I feel like, so I will be donating this one. Then I have Saint by Sierra Simone. I know this book is really well loved. I'm probably not even gonna read the series, honestly. There's just nothing calling me to pick it up, so I just really have no desire to read it, so I'm going to be giving this one away. Then I have When You Get the Change. I just don't think I'll be picking it up anytime soon, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay, that was 1 stack down. Rapture and Ruin. Again, I don't think I'll be reading this anytime soon, so I just don't want it to take up space on my shelf. No More Bad Dates. Again, Rom-coms are really hit or miss for me. This isn't something that I'm dying to pick up or like something that's a priority for me, so I'm just going to donate it. Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. This wasn't my favorite, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't see a reason for me to keep a book on my shelf if I didn't enjoy it that much. Next I have Boss Witch. I don't know, just not something that's calling me, not something that I would typically read, so I'm just going to donate it. Not the Witch You Wed. Maybe I have something against witches. I don't know. Again, same reason. Mr. Fixer-Upper. I don't know when I'll be picking this up, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Played Out and Saints of the Syndicate. I think this is a reverse harem. I haven't read a reverse harem, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. And this, it was sent to me by the same publisher. I'm just gonna assume it's a reverse harem, and I don't typically read those, so I'm gonna donate it. Secret Bridesmaid, It's Raining Men, Bad Luck Bridesmaid, and The Hookup Dilemma. Again, rom-coms are very hit or miss for me. I have so much on my shelf. I just kept the ones that I felt like I would want to typically read in the future, and I don't think I'll be reading any of these. Next, don't hate me for this, but A Thousand Boy Kisses. I enjoyed this book, but honestly, I don't know if I'm ever gonna reread it, and I don't want that to take up space on my shelf, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I feel like I want to share the love with someone who hasn't read this yet or who really wants a physical copy, so I'll be giving this away on my Instagram. Next, these are booked by Tijan. Tijan, I think that's how you pronounce it. I haven't read any of Tijan's books yet, and I don't know, these covers don't do it for me. They're not calling me, so I'm probably not gonna pick these up anytime soon. Then next I have I Kissed Sarah Wheeler by Casey McQuiston. I'm going to be giving this away mainly because I haven't even read Red, White, and Royal Blue or One Last Stop yet. There's a ton of other people who would want this book or who would pick this up a lot faster than me. I feel like this is something I'll read eventually, but I don't need it on my shelf, so I'm going to be giving it away to someone on Instagram. Secret from the Heart, Renegade. Those, I just don't know when I'll be picking it up, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Then The Assist and Fighting for You. I really like Monica Murphy's book, so I'm probably gonna read this. This seems like a really interesting sports romance. I'm just getting rid of these because I don't like the covers. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just going to be donating them. Then I have Mama's Boy. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the cover, so I'm probably not going to pick this up anytime soon, so I'll be donating this. Kiss and Don't Tell. I DNF'd this. I didn't enjoy this, so I'm going to get rid of this. Room Hate by Penelope Ward. I liked this, but it wasn't my favorite, so I don't see a reason to have this on my shelf. American Soul. Very short read. I don't know. I don't really read memoirs, so this is something that's like out of my genre. The Gravity of Missing Things. They sent me 2, so I'm getting rid of another copy. Shadow of the Light. Again, I'm not a fantasy reader. Again, with Casey McQuiston. I think this has like some aspects of like fantasy in it. I don't know if I'm like dying to read it, but I'm happy to give this away to someone who I feel like would enjoy this a lot more than me or has been anticipating this but can't get their hands on it. Mistletoe and Back in the Burbs. Again, rom-coms, I don't know. They're hit or miss for me, and I don't think I'll be picking these up anytime soon. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I did not enjoy this. I'm gonna give it away. Song of Achilles. I don't know. I feel like the hype kind of died down, and I don't really have any interest in reading this. This is also out of my typical genre, so I don't think I'll be picking this up anytime soon. And then I have How to Survive a Modern Day Fairy Tale. Again, I think this, I don't know, rom-coms hit or miss. I don't think I'll be picking this up anytime soon. Okay, I don't know how many books that was, but I'll count them and like put a tracker here. But I feel like that freed up a lot of space on my shelf, so I'm very thankful for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.